That random aisle at the dollar store? Most people walk right past it, thinking it's just junk, but for indoor gardeners, it's a hidden treasure trove. I'm about to show you 10 unexpected items that can completely change the way you care for your plants this winter. Welcome back to Greenhaven Homes, where we turn everyday items into gardening gold. If you love finding clever, budget-friendly ways to keep your houseplants thriving, make sure you hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And before we jump in, drop a comment telling me the weirdest dollar store item you've ever used in your garden. I guarantee you, some of these hacks will blow your mind. Secret number 1 is all about protecting those delicate roots when you repot your plants, and the solution is surprisingly simple: a pool noodle. Most of us don't think twice about repotting, but even a little jostle can tear roots and stress your plant. By slicing a pool noodle lengthwise, you create a soft, cushioned support that lets you lift and move your plant safely without damaging its root system. It's perfect for those root-bound pots where the plant seems glued in place, and it gives you the confidence to handle even the most fragile indoor beauties. But the hack doesn't stop there. Once you've got the noodle, you can also use it as a protective collar for top-heavy plants that are prone to tipping over, or cut it into rings to act as pot risers that prevent water from sitting in the bottom and causing root rot. It's one of those simple, dollar store solutions that's ridiculously versatile. Just a small slice of foam transforms a stressful repotting session into something almost effortless, and your plants will thank you by staying healthier and happier longer. Secret number 2 is all about controlling the climate around your plants. And the solution comes from an unlikely source: windshield sunshades. Those reflective car shades aren't just for keeping your car cool, they're perfect for protecting plants from extreme window conditions. South-facing windows can scorch leaves in the summer, while drafty windows in the winter can chill plants to the point of stress or even damage. By placing a sunshade behind or around your plants, you can diffuse harsh sunlight during the hottest part of the day, keeping leaves vibrant and preventing sunburn. In winter, the same shade acts as an insulating barrier, blocking cold drafts that creep through glass panes at night. You can even show the difference with a simple infrared thermometer, highlighting just how much more stable the temperature is when your plants are shielded. It's an easy, low-cost way to give your indoor garden a little extra protection without investing in expensive greenhouse equipment. Plus, the shades are lightweight, reusable, and fit almost any window, making them a surprisingly versatile dollar store tool for keeping your plants comfortable year-round. Secret number 3 tackles a common indoor gardening problem: fungus gnats. These tiny pests love to lay their eggs in moist topsoil, and once they appear, they can be incredibly frustrating to get rid of. The surprising solution? Aquarium gravel from the dollar store. By placing a thin layer of colorful gravel on top of your potting soil, you create a physical barrier that prevents adult gnats from accessing the soil to lay their eggs. It's an inexpensive and visually appealing alternative to expensive decorative top dressings that can cost anywhere from $8 to $15 per bag. The gravel not only keeps pests at bay but also adds a polished, decorative touch to your pots. Another great benefit of using aquarium gravel is that it helps you gauge your watering. Since the gravel layer is permeable, you can see when water has actually reached the soil beneath, preventing overwatering and reducing the risk of root rot. And because it comes in every color imaginable, you can coordinate it with your plant decor, creating a display that looks intentional rather than just functional. It's one of those hacks where the solution is cheap, easy, and actually makes your indoor garden healthier and more attractive at the same time. Secret number 4 is all about keeping your pots healthy and your plants thriving by improving airflow and drainage. Many of us have experienced the frustration of pots sitting in their own drainage water, which can quickly lead to root rot and other problems. The dollar store solution? Baking cooling racks? These simple wire racks elevate your pots just enough to allow air to circulate underneath, keeping the soil from staying soggy and preventing water from pooling at the bottom. They're sturdy, reusable, and can even support multiple pots at once, making them perfect for small indoor gardens or crowded plant shelves. But the benefits don't stop there. Cooling racks are also incredibly versatile for creating tiered plant displays. Stack a few racks to give each plant more light and airflow. They're ideal for batch watering too. Place your pots on a rack in the sink and let the water drain freely without making a mess. It's a simple, low-cost hack that transforms both the health of your plants and the efficiency of your indoor gardening routine. By using something as ordinary as a cooling rack, you're turning a kitchen staple into a powerful tool for keeping your houseplants happy and thriving. Secret number 5 is a clever little hack for keeping pests and soil under control when you bring plants indoors. One of the biggest headaches of indoor gardening is the tiny invaders, fungus gnats, small insects, and even soil spills when you repot. Dollar store pantyhose or tights offer a simple, surprisingly effective solution. By stretching a piece over the bottom of your pot before adding soil, you create a breathable barrier that keeps pests out while still allowing water to drain. No more worrying about insects sneaking in through drainage holes, and it also keeps your surfaces clean during watering or when moving plants around. The versatility of this hack doesn't stop there. Cut sections of pantyhose make excellent soft plant ties, which gently train stems or support new growth without damaging delicate plants. Because the material stretches as your plant grows, you don't have to keep adjusting ties constantly. It's a tiny, inexpensive item from the dollar store, but it can make a huge difference in reducing mess, protecting your plants, and even giving you an easy, reusable alternative to traditional plant ties or mesh barriers. Secret number 6 is perfect for anyone who struggles to keep up with a regular fertilizing schedule. The dollar store hack here is both simple and surprisingly effective. Birthday candles. By sticking a candle into the soil of a plant, you create a visual reminder that's hard to ignore. Different colored candles can represent different feeding schedules or fertilizer types, and you can even mark the heights of the candles to track exactly when each plant needs its next feeding. When the candle burns down to soil level, or in this case, when it reaches the marked line, you know it's time to fertilize. This hack also doubles as a practical organizational tool. You can use the candles as small stakes to rotate fertilizer types or to indicate plants with special care needs. It's an inexpensive, low-tech way to manage feeding schedules without relying on apps or written notes. Just remember, these candles aren't meant to be lit, they're purely functional as markers. In addition to keeping your plants nourished on time, they add a quirky, fun visual cue that keeps your indoor garden organized and easy to maintain. Secret number 7 is all about tackling those stubborn pests that seem impossible to remove without harsh chemicals. Aphids, mealybugs, and spider mites can quickly take over a plant, and spraying them with pesticides isn't always ideal, especially on fuzzy-leafed indoor plants. The dollar store solution? A simple sticky lint roller. Gently rolling it over the leaves picks up pests instantly, giving you a clean, chemical-free way to protect your plants. It's quick, effective, and much less stressful for both you and your plants compared to traditional sprays. What's great about this hack is its versatility. It works on plants with delicate or fuzzy leaves, like African violets or certain ferns, where water or pesticide sprays might damage foliage. You can literally see the difference immediately, with pests disappearing from the leaves as you roll. Not only does it remove adult insects, but repeated use can help reduce the population over time. It's a simple, inexpensive tool that gives you instant results, keeps your indoor garden looking pristine, and keeps pests under control without any toxic chemicals. Secret number 8 is a lifesaver for anyone who likes to save seeds for future planting. One of the biggest challenges with seed storage is moisture. If seeds absorb even a little water, they can fail to germinate, wasting months of careful planning. The dollar store solution? Silica gel packets. These tiny packets, often found in shoeboxes, electronics, or vitamin bottles, absorb moisture and help keep seeds dry for years. By placing a few packets in a labeled container with your seeds, you can significantly extend their viability and ensure a higher success rate when planting. The hack doesn't stop there. If your packets ever get damp, you can easily recharge them in the oven, making them reusable and cost-effective. Pairing them with inexpensive dollar store containers keeps your seed collection organized, protected, and easy to access. This simple, overlooked item is a perfect example of how a small, everyday product can have a huge impact on your indoor gardening success. It keeps seeds safe, reduces waste, and gives you peace of mind knowing your future plants are secure. Secret number 9 is all about keeping your composting routine clean and manageable. Whether you're making compost tea or storing vermicompost, it can get messy fast, and straining it out by hand is a hassle. The dollar store hack? Mesh laundry bags. Simply fill the bag with compost or loose organic material and steep it like a giant tea bag. When the compost tea is ready, you can lift the bag out easily, leaving behind a clean liquid without the mess of straining or splashing. These mesh bags aren't just for compost, they're perfect for containing loose moss when repotting orchids or for storing extra potting mix in ready-to-use portions. They're durable, machine-washable, and reusable, making them a practical addition to your indoor gardening toolkit. It's a simple, low-cost solution that keeps your workspace tidy, makes handling compost effortless, and even speeds up your gardening tasks. One bag can serve multiple purposes, turning an ordinary household item into a surprisingly versatile gardening helper. Secret number 10 is a creative way to give your plants a little extra light without breaking the bank. Grow lights can be expensive and add to your electricity bill, but dollar store solar garden lights offer a surprising alternative. By charging them in a sunny window during the day, you can move them to darker corners of your home at night to give low-light tolerant plants a small boost. While they won't replace a full-spectrum grow light, they can help extend the photo period for plants like pothos, snake plants, and other hardy houseplants that need just a little extra light to maintain their growth. Beyond their functional use, these solar lights add a magical decorative element to your indoor garden. You can strategically place them among shelves or along a windowsill to create a cozy, illuminated display while still supporting your plant's health. It's an easy, inexpensive hack that combines aesthetics with practicality, letting you supplement natural light in the winter months without spending a fortune. With just a few simple solar lights, you can brighten up your space and give your plants a subtle, energy-free boost. The best part about these $10 store hacks is how simple and affordable they are. None of them require fancy equipment or expensive gardening tools, yet each one can make a significant difference in the health and appearance of your indoor plants. From protecting delicate roots with pool noodles to using mesh bags for mess-free composting, these solutions are practical, creative, and, most importantly, effective. By thinking outside the box and using everyday items in new ways, you can save money, reduce stress, and give your plants the care they need to thrive even during the toughest winter months. So next time you're wandering the aisles of the dollar store, skip the obvious garden section and let your imagination guide you. Try out these hacks, mix and match them for your own indoor garden setup, and see what works best for your plants. And I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below with the weirdest or most unexpected dollar store item you've ever used for gardening. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss another clever, budget-friendly gardening hack from Greenhaven Homes. Your indoor garden will thank you.